All right, welcome to another episode of Piecing It Together, the podcast where we take a look at a new movie and figure out what movies inspired it. And today on the show, we're actually looking at a local Las Vegas film, and we'll get into that in a minute. First, at the top of the show, just want to remind you to make sure you're subscribed to Piecing It Together. You could do that on Apple Podcasts, Pocket Casts, Spotify, TuneIn Radio, a million other apps, just wherever you like to listen to podcasts. Make sure you're subscribed. And you could also rate and review us on iTunes. You could give us 5 stars. That would be even better. And also make sure to follow us on social media at PiecingPod. Check out our Facebook group, Piecing It Together, a movie discussion group. And that's enough stuff for you guys to do before we even get the show started. What are we doing today? We are talking about The Beast. Yeah, The Beast is a local film from here in Las Vegas from Ryan and Cody LaBeouf. I believe I'm pronouncing their name right. It was actually brought to me by Josh Bell, who is a film critic and has been a co-host here on the show a couple times already. And he had mentioned that this was one of the better local Vegas films that he had seen in recent memory. And so I was like, yeah, you know what? That actually sounds like it would be really fun to get to do another local film. We did Bus Party to Hell a few months back, which of course I had worked on. But it was cool to get to cover another local Las Vegas film. I've worked with a lot of people here in Vegas, you know, obviously on the music end of things. And so it's always great to be able to support local film, and especially when it's a good one. Let's put it that way. And The Beast is a story about a weird play director who invites these people to his house under false pretenses, and things go from crazy to worse. And it's pretty wild, and it's fun, and it's interesting and unique, and I really liked it. But we'll get into that as Josh Bell and I discuss it and get into all the different puzzle pieces, and it's a really great conversation, so let's jump right in. All right, so here we go with another episode of Piecing It Together, and today this is something we haven't done a lot of times. We're doing a local film, and with me is Josh Bell. How you doing, Josh?
I'm great. Glad to be back.
Absolutely, man. You brought this one to my attention. I think I had seen it on like listings like the film festivals where it had played here in Vegas and stuff like that. And then I saw your review of it, and then we started talking about it last time you were over here, and I thought, yeah, we might as well do this. It would be cool to do another local Vegas film.
Yeah, this is one of my favorite local films. I mean, I've seen a lot, just having written about local film for a long time, and I've seen many very bad Vegas movies, and some good ones as well. But I would say even among the good ones, this is, if not my favorite, definitely in like the top 5 of true local productions that I've seen.
Yeah. And we probably wouldn't be sitting here if I didn't also like it.
Right.
You know, because there is a certain level of when you're talking about like a local film or something like that. If it's bad, it could be potentially really bad. You know what I mean? But this was really good and interesting and different and unique. And, you know, we're going to get into it as we go into these puzzle pieces and everything. But these guys really did do a great job of making a movie. Did you happen to know offhand, I didn't ask you this beforehand, but is this their first feature?
It is their first feature, yeah. And it was a long time in the works. In fact, I was looking back before coming here at an interview that I did with them in 2013.
Oh, wow.
When they had gotten the grant that allowed them with the money to make this feature. So at that time, they were already, I think, they had written it, and they were talking about their plans for it. And then shot it sometime after that. It premiered at that film festival in 2016.
Yeah.
So it took 2 years just to get out from the film fest to being distributed. So they've done a lot of shorts, and I think most of them are online. They're all really cool and weird. And if you liked The Beast, you will like the shorts.